In the heart of a bustling city, there lived a young woman named Maya. She had always been passionate about music, but life had taken her down a different path. Instead of pursuing her dream of becoming a musician, she found herself in a monotonous office job. Maya's days were filled with spreadsheets and meetings, but her nights were different. Every evening, after returning from work, she would sit by her old piano. It was a grand instrument she had inherited from her grandmother, who had been a gifted pianist. As her fingers danced across the keys, Maya found solace in the music. It was as if the world outside her window ceased to exist, and all that mattered were the notes and chords she created. The piano became her sanctuary, a place where her dreams found voice. One evening, as Maya played a hauntingly beautiful melody, a neighbor named Mr. Johnson, who lived in the apartment next door, knocked on her door. He was an elderly man with a warm smile and a twinkle in his eye. "I've been listening to your music for months," he said. "It's as if your piano carries the stories of the past and the dreams of the future. Would you mind if I sat here and listened while you play?" Maya welcomed Mr. Johnson, and they soon became unlikely friends. He shared stories of his own youth, of adventures and aspirations that had been put on hold. He had once dreamed of traveling the world but had never ventured far from the city. Inspired by Mr. Johnson's tales and encouraged by his unwavering support, Maya decided to pursue her dream of becoming a musician. She began taking music classes in her free time and composed her own pieces. Her music became a reflection of her journey, a testament to the power of following one's heart. Years passed, and Maya's talent blossomed. She started performing at local venues and, eventually, in grand concert halls. Her music touched the hearts of those who heard it, just as it had touched Mr. Johnson that first evening. One day, after a successful concert, Maya received a letter. It was an invitation to perform in countries she had only dreamed of visiting. Her childhood dream of traveling the world was coming true, and she felt overwhelmed with gratitude. Maya returned to her apartment to share the news with Mr. Johnson. As she played a melody to express her joy, tears filled his eyes. He had never seen his young neighbor so radiant. "The music was always inside you," Mr. Johnson said, his voice filled with pride. "I'm grateful to have been a part of your journey." And so, Maya embarked on her worldwide tour, sharing her music with people from different cultures and backgrounds. She discovered that music truly had the power to transcend language and connect people in the most profound way. The melody of dreams reminds us that it's never too late to pursue our passions and that sometimes, the most unexpected friendships can change our lives in the most beautiful ways.